My dance teacher told me that it was possible for me to get involved with this grant, and she asked me if I would be interested.
Leona came home to me and, well, I said yes, absolutely fantastic, because I know how much she loves to dance, so.
It allowed me mainly to attend the autumn course at the RAD Studios headquarters in London. I attended it in the summer, and it was such a great experience, and to be able to do it again was just amazing.
Obviously, a grant is an absolutely fantastic thing. We can't afford all of that on our own, and it has been immensely helpful. We're so grateful, yes.
My daughter Sophie is severely autistic. We heard the grants through PAG. We were told that there's grants for adults with special needs to do different things, and we thought, well, as Sophie was starting to shine at drumming, we would apply and see how we got on. And luckily enough, we got the grant, and she's really picked up. We thought, this would be ideal to see how she would cope one-to-one, because we weren't really sure. He couldn't believe how good she was, how she picked it up. And it might be the autism, but she can let herself go to the drumming. But it has really brought Sophie out of herself. It's one of those few things that she does that she gets excited about. You know, people are actually spending time with them to get them out, you know, to do things. And I think, as I say, I appreciate it. I really do.
I picked up your shirts this morning. I love to sing, and I just love to perform for people. It's something that I really get a kick out of. Not long ago I joined a theatre group called Showdown Theatre Arts, and they've completely changed me. The technique isn't there. I mean, I'll say I'm 13, I'm not the best. But I mean, I'm trying to get to the best that I can be. I've never seen an actual West End show before I got the grant. I got to see Wicked a couple of days ago. It was wicked. It was amazing. I applied for an agency, which my theatre group have suggested that I join, and that means that I can get more job offers. And also I asked money for singing lessons. There's always room for improvement, further my experience and be the best that I can be. And the grant has definitely helped me to do that. No, I can live in this pain.
I'm Joseph Bugdale. I'm a local artist. I do a lot of illustration, sort of graphic art type things. I've been drawing pretty much my whole life. It's just something I've always done for fun, and I found out that other people quite like what I do as well. So I've started realising that, you know, they'll actually buy it, pay money for it, and enjoy seeing it about. I find it quite easy just to draw from my imagination and put things down. A good way for me to get some of the equipment I needed to expand what I do. Got things that otherwise I probably never would have bought without the grant. I purchased as my graphics tablet, Wacom Intuos Pro, which is one of the best. So I was quite excited when I had the chance to use one of these. I'm quite artistic, and I quite enjoy the idea of being able to make a living doing what I love and what feels natural.
I've always had an absolute fascination with historical costumes of any form. When I was watching films when I was younger, then it would always be the costumes that I'd remember. And so when I was about sort of 13 or 14, I decided that historical costume was what I wanted to do. I started sewing, I started reading up on it and researching, and so I just did it. I'll be flying off to Ireland in a couple of weeks to work on my first ever sort of film set on location, and I have been given the role of head of wardrobe, which is slightly daunting but really exciting. I applied for money to buy a new sewing machine because the one that I've got at the moment, it's getting to the end of its life now, It's very short life because it's the amount of use that it's had so far. I'm so grateful to Rushmore Art Hub for accepting my grant, because it really means something to me that they sort of chose to help and support in my career and my choices, and I'm really thankful.